All right, here are purple liquids inside of these two different types of equipment we have in chemistry. The one on the left is just a plain beaker, and the one on the right is called a graduated cylinder. And so, as you can see, if I were to say, hey, what's the volume inside of this beaker, it'd be really difficult for you to give me an accurate reading because the glassware is not very precise. Remember how I talked about the more digits you have, the more precise it is with the scale? Well, look at this. There's 2 digits and it's a 6 and 0 would be 60. So you know it's definitely 60 milliliters, but then what? Like, okay, I don't know what else to do because my estimation would be way off. I mean, this could be 62 milliliters, it could be 65. That's an inaccuracy precision of, you know, between 2 to 3 milliliters or more. That's a bad way to measure liquids. So we try to go with the most precise glassware possible when measuring liquids. So we don't want to use just a regular old small beaker like this because it's not measured accurately with the numbers. When we go here to the graduated cylinder, and hopefully you can see these okay, they have a lot more lines. Lines are known accurate digits, okay? Less uncertainty. So when we look at this, you can see that there's a lot more lines. I'm sorry, this graduated cylinder is sort of faint. I didn't have another one available. But you can see that there's 1 milliliter measurements for every single thing. So there's 10 lines between each of these 50 to 60. So you can tell that that means there's 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay, so now let's go ahead and figure out how to do the measurement. All right, so how am I gonna read these liquids inside of these graduated cylinders? All right, well, we have 3 steps. Number 1, you need to get eye level, all right? Why am I doing that? Well, if I look at this liquid from here, I'm just estimating, all right? You can tell that as soon as I get eye level, I can really see the bottom of that U-shaped meniscus I'm gonna talk about in a second a lot better. If I'm looking up, well then again, I'm guessing because I can't clearly see things. So that's why the rule for number 1 stands. Always get eye level. Then, number 2, you want to read from the U-shaped bottom of the meniscus. Okay, what is that? Well, I've drawn it for you first so you can look for it. But the meniscus is the U-shape that forms, and I drew it on the paper for you, and then I said on the red, read here. So you're going to read from the bottom of that U-shape, okay? So meniscus is the U-shape that forms when liquids are inside of glass containers, and that happens because of the attraction between the water and the glass, okay? But anyways, second thing you want to do is you want to read from the bottom of the U-shape. So again, let me try to situate this well. If I get there, you're going to see that it has a little bit of your U-shape that you can see right there. 3, read between the lines. So this is going to be similar to, on the scale, the last digit that kept going up and down, and it was called the uncertain digit. For this one, we need to read between the lines because the last one is uncertain. There is no line to say this is what that value for volume is, so you're going to have to guess. What you believe is the last digit may not be the same as what I believe, okay? So let's go ahead and start by looking at this one. All right, let me get in here. So I need to get eye level so that I can see it. And you can see that this is clearly already past 40, so we know there's definitely more than 40, but is there more than 50? I don't think it's even reaching 50, okay? And I'm actually gonna turn it a little bit so we can see those increments. So I would say that there's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. And then you need to read between the lines. To me, that looks like 49.8 is my guess, but you might have said 49.9. And you see how that last digit is uncertain? That's the point. So I'm gonna write down here that this has a volume of 49.9 milliliters of water for the volume. And this is your uncertain digit, which you are reading between the lines in order to do. And that is how you read liquids.